Hello everyone and welcome to another video. So in today's one, I'm going to be explaining you how to use the infotainment system and also the air conditioning screen on this Audi e-tron Sportback S. So let's start from the air conditioning screen first, because there are two screens which are given on this one. So this is a smaller screen than the 10.1 inch infotainment screen that has been given. So on your screen you would find these options, and when you press the off button, it switches on the air conditioning system. This is the on and off button. So then there is the center one where you can change your fan speed on both the sides. So you get 4-zone air conditioning system on this e-tron, and the other two zones are in the rear seat. So this is the front driver and the passenger. On this side you can change your temperature on both the sides, and you want to change the flow of air for the passenger, that also you can do, or you can leave it all into auto and let the car figure out. Sorry, it's a little loud, so I'm gonna make it a little slower. And at the bottom you can switch it into the maximum AC mode, so when it's very hot you can change it into that as well, or you can switch it off as well, and then the recirculation of air you can switch it on and off from here. So this is your interface for the air conditioning control. There are also these dotted buttons, so once I press that, it takes you for the rear air conditioning control. So you can press that and you can control the rear air conditioning system. As you can see from here, you can switch it on and off everything from here, and then you can exit the air conditioning system, or you can switch it on and off everything from here itself. There are also more buttons which are given on top, which is for your hill descent control. You press that, or there is also the shortcut button for your home address, or if you're charging, again if you press that button, let me go out from this first, and then when you press this, it takes you on top, which is for your charging. So you can decide the charging time whenever you're going to charge this car daily, so it will automatically start doing that for you, keeping a count of when it was supposed to be charged. And when you're like, you can switch this on, and yes, it will, whenever the car is connected to a plug, it would automatically start charging the car at this time as well. And then you can switch off the screen as well by pressing this button here. So yeah, you can switch it on and off. So that's your bottom screen, which you can use for your air conditioning controls and some more basic controls for your charging and everything. And then you come to this main screen, which is a 10.1 inch infotainment system, which is given on this e-tron Sportback S, and it's rather pretty smooth that way. It's very nice, and I like the interface, which is pretty simple and easier to use. There are these widgets which you long press, and then you can change them as well. So you can just change the position of it. Come on, go on. Like, you can long press it, yes, and then yeah, you can change their positions as well, or you can customize them as well, what you want to see from here. So all that you can do from here, and then you're done. And then when the media is connected, it will show you here, telephone out here, and the navigation system. Then you can go into the main menu, and then you go to your radio options, where you will see all your radio options, and also the source options, from where you can change all your radio options here. And these are all the channels. There is also the setting button, which has been given out here, where you can change all the settings related to the radio controls or the infotainment control in general, the sound system. Then you go to the media option. You can go from here, or you can go back home, and then you can go into the media option, where you will find your Bluetooth connection or the external device, if it is connected, then using the Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, you can change that as well. So this is the one. So when you press the connect external device, you are led into this option as well. And there is also, when you go back, there is also the setting options for this as well. So you can change all the settings from here, and then you go back into the options main screen. Then if you see the particular color options out here, so the orange or the yellow is for the media options, which you will find on every page, and then green is for your telephone basically, so messages, telephone and phone apps. Red is for your car settings. White is basically for all your settings, so help user, all of that. So which is why it's color coded as well. The blue is for navigation or anything related to that. Then we move to the telephone option, where you can connect, if your phone is connected, then you can see all your phone options out here. Again, the same settings that you can go here, and you can change the different settings for your phone as well. And then you go back home. Then there is the navigation system, which is pretty easier to use on this one as well. It's decently snappy as well. You can put it in the center, or you can search as well from here, and the keyboard appears at the bottom now when you are trying to search for the destination, so you can easily input. So big keyboard that you get. And also if you're hearing a clicking sound, so this screen itself has a haptic feedback, so whenever I press something, it will have the haptic feedback option, so you can feel what you're pressing basically. And then the favorites, contacts, and the last destinations that you can see from here. You can also go into the settings for the input, the navigation, I'm sorry. You can go from here, your map settings, then you can change all 2D, zoom, all of that from here. Voice guidance, route criteria, route information, everything can be changed from here. Then we go back again and you can go into the phone apps, so you can connect to this infotainment system via Bluetooth, and also you can connect using a USB on this eTransport Bike S. So you can connect using the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto both. So you can connect it actually using wirelessly also, or if you have the USB, you can do that as well. You can do either of that, and you can connect to this infotainment system, and that screen will appear out here when you press this phone app option. Then the detail options for your car, which is your Audi Drive Select, so you can select your different driving modes which are given out here, individual modes which you can customize from here. Then there is the raise of height, so this has the air suspension, so you can lower or increase the height of the car from here. Then there is the car details, in which you will find your range monitor, everything what's consuming your range and everything, all the details. Then the charging and the efficiency, where you will see your charging options. Then you will see the efficiency options, where you can leave the car if you want while braking to change it into different options, which is automatic or manual, which is the regeneration of the energy when you brake. And when you go back, there is also the seat option, in which you will change this when you're seated open, like if you unlock the car and you want to sit inside, it would go, the driver seat would go into your position. Then the AC controls, which you saw before. Then the lights and the vision, so there are lights given out here in the footwell, even out here on the driver's side, on top out here, and even on top bit out here, and also the e-tron behind that, you can see that. Yes, all those lightings can be changed from here. There's also the exterior light that you can change from here, so you can change your automatic headlights or the entry exit headlights, which is your follow me home headlights, the background lighting, which you saw right now everywhere. So you can change all these options from here. You can set the brightness out here, you can set even for the individual mode or the surfaces or the contours everywhere individually, or you leave it in Audi Drive Select. So whatever driving mode you are in, it would automatically select that option for you. So I like the Impulse one, which is like red and pretty nice at night especially. Then the rain sensor you can change on and off. Parking aid, again the parking system which is given on this e-tron Sportback, you can change all the settings from here, automatic activation, everything. Then the driver assist, again you can press this button as well, or you can directly go from here as well, and then you can change the different settings again, or individual, or you can leave it in basic, which will provide you the basic settings on this Sportback as well. And the other options are your settings and the service, so where you will see your steering wheel button, which is basically this button which is given. So this button you can change it from here, whatever you want to see. Then the hold assist button, then the service intervals, the air suspension trailer, so it will raise the suspension height for you. The air suspension wheel change, if you're going to be changing the wheel, then you can change that settings from here. Then the central locking, the car information, tire pressure, wiper change position, so if you press that, it will get the wiper on top for you, so you can change the wipers as well. Then the next option is your favorites, where you can store anything if you want, like your channels, favorite channels and stuff. Then again you can go to the same favorite option out here for your navigation, telephone, radio, and also more options for your car, whatever you select. Then the settings, where you will find all the generic settings like your date and time, your measurements, the reminder for your phone and charging, the speech dialogue, the version which is going on this one, the operating system details, then the display and the brightness, where you will see your cockpit brightness, how much ever you want to have, so you can change that, the buttons behind that. So again, let me show you. See these buttons, yeah, they can become brighter or less brighter if you want. Then the Audi virtual cockpit, which will change all the driver's display out here. So let me change one and show you, which is into this Sportback one. Yes, change it, and then You can change the display from here. You can even configure them with different options that you want to see on that screen. So that can be changed from here. Then your multimedia options, which is all your settings out here that you can change from here. Then your screen cleaning, so it will switch off the screen for you. Then the operation in rear, where you can change the basically you can child lock the button for your rear climate so that no one changes in the bag. And once you go back, you have the language and the keyboard. You can change all that. Then there is the sound system, where you can change all the sound settings. So you get Bang & Olufsen surround sound system on this one, which is an optional upgrade. Then there is the system maintenance, which you can have like automatic map updates that you want, software updates. So when you connect your phone, it would automatically update the maps for you using the data from your phone. So make sure you are aware about that. And there is also the connected devices, where you can change all your phones and hotspots and everything from here. If it's Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, all that can be changed from here. Then the entertainment system, again, you can change all the entertainment options out here for your warnings or anything. If there is in between the entertainment system, it would show all these warnings for you. Then when you go back, then there are more options for your navigation. Your, again, all that can be you can see it from your navigation system as well. Then there is the telephone option, then the contact options, then the messages, and also the notifications, and also the announcements and so on. All of that can be changed from here. There are also more options like your help, your users, and the messages. All that messages is when your phone is connected, you can see those messages here. There are also shortcut buttons which are given out here for your home, your radio, your media option, then the phone option, and the navigation options for quick options like these out here. And also there's a drop down menu option where you can see all your notifications here, your Wi-Fi, your sound settings, and also the settings if you want to go in, which we saw before. And you can even see the guest profile or the user profile. So right now it's on my name, so my profile has been set on this car. And you can even change the date from here by pressing that date option, so you can directly change all the date settings from in here as well. So that way, this is the whole operation of these two screens on this Audi e-Transport bike. As it's not that complicated, it's actually pretty simple that way. It's just that there are a few more options that you need to know what they do, but once you know that, it's a fairly easy to use system. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. Give this video a thumbs up, and if you want to subscribe to my channel, then you can click here, and if you want to watch more videos, then click here. I shall see you in the next video. Bye bye, take care and stay safe.